So many memorable moments in the Eastern Conference Finals over the years. Who will turn in the next great performance? Will it be LeBron James? He has certainly had his share already in this postseason. Or will it be Paul Pierce or someone from the Boston Celtics? The aging veteran, but still dangerous and talented group. Very confident as they head into game one. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. For the Boston Celtics, Brandon Bass has played well in the playoffs. Garnett has been superb. Ray Allen's been banged up, but crucial in Game 7 victory the other day with Pierce and Rondo for Doc Rivers. And for Miami, still without Chris Bosh, so Shane Battier in the starting lineup. Ronny Turiaf starts. So they've got a lot of help at that position. Coming off the bench, Mario Chalmers, a key man. As Dwayne Wade with some pregame hugs. He's smiling. Why shouldn't he be the way he's been playing the last 3 games?
And it's his mom.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone, with Jeff Van Gundy and Doris Burke. Mike Breen on hand. We're set to go on what many believe, again, it's hard to find anyone to predict the Boston Celtics have a chance to win this series. Go in that locker room, and they are very confident, and it's not just players talking. Of course, they got to say that. They really believe, Jeff, they can win.
Well, they lost last year 4-1. Bosh is out. The Celtics have lost significant personnel in the last year as well. But this is a grizzled veteran team. And they're going to give nothing to Miami. They're going to have to earn it.
It's the 3rd straight year Boston and Miami have met in the postseason. Last year's 2nd round as James to the basket. The Heat won in 5 games last year. The Celtics won the ball. Brandon Bass keeps it alive, but it goes to Turiaf. Wade gets behind the defense, and a momentary defensive lapse from the Celtics. It's 4-0 Heat.
You can't give James and Wade.
Especially back in 2008 when James played with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They had that great Game 7 duel. Bad pass from Rondo. And James with one of the easiest shots he's had all season. Well, you don't want the turnovers against any team, but especially this team. And LeBron James with 5 points. Dwayne Wade with 4. The Heat off to a good solid start here in Game 1.
Spacing the floor to 17 or 18 feet. Garnett is one of the best.
Oh, Chalmers this time. The one to throw it to James. You were saying?
I'm stunned.
Turnovers. Garnett's going to get an early seat on the bench.
Well, taking advantage of Paul Pierce trying to deny the wing entry, James cuts back door. And again, it's the layups and the free throws. You've got to keep them out of the paint. That's somehow.
Greg Steensma, the 26-year-old rookie, has come into the game. Steensma's getting big minutes with all the injuries they've had in their front court during the course of the year. James, tough catch. Backs it in. That wasn't a great pass from Battier. James made it look easy. Difficult shot. Rondo tried to tip it, and Wade comes up with it, fires a baseball pass to James. What a pass and an easy layup.
And Mike, it goes back to the question you just asked earlier. Celtics were, other than Rondo.
Oh, nearly went off the head of Turiaf. And a lapse there defensively for the Celtics. So Doc Rivers wants timeout. Wade getting to the basket. The lead is up to 7. A 9-2 run by the Heat.
Well, how does the best player in basketball get behind the defense that much? I don't know, but great pass by Wade to James. There may not be a quarterback controversy in Miami much longer. Dwayne Wade may be the answer. And then Wade probes, attacks, no help by the Boston defense, and Boston takes a timeout.
Yes, not even close.
Good activity by Wade off the ball as he's guarding Rondo, and Chalmers is on Ray Allen.
Nice feed, and Anthony to finish. What a pass from Dwayne Wade for his 7th assist. He's thrown some beauties, and the Heat have their largest lead of the night.
Well, good screen by Joel Anthony. Good one-hand, left-hand pass to Anthony as he's rolling to the rim. That's beautiful pick-and-roll basketball.
Petrus way off. James tips it to himself. By the way, it looked like Wade hurt that right knee there. It was the left one that he recently had drained. James drives down to the basket, puts it in. Gets a tough rebound at one end, finishes at the other, and the Heat have blown this open. Pierce lunging for that. Wade comes up. It's only the 8th turnover by the Celtics. They've done a good job of keeping that number low. They had 4 in the first quarter. Wade off balance, banks it in. What a pretty shot off his left foot. He loves to use. Here's what you call the shot of the night.
Well, good screen by Anthony. Wade crossover, 15-foot bank off 1 foot. Fading to get the separation.
Haslam tips it. Wade tracks it down and saves it to Jones. Back to Wade. Under 5 to play. James drives on Garnett. Pull-up shot. Banks it in. 31 points for LeBron. Rejection, their 10th block shot.
Going at Garnett. Opposite foot. Little closer in, but just the balance and the touch to be able to gather and use the board effect. Shot of the night part 2. Because what he did was he did the same thing, stepping back off 1 foot off his left foot and going off the board.
Well, you weren't exactly Mr. Chuckles on the sideline. No. Wade on the drive, gets inside, left-handed, he puts it in. And another to the list. Wade now with 20 the lead, back up to 15. And the block. His 2nd block in the past minute. Wade and James are just playing at an incredible level the past week.
And again, Garnett was on Wade to start that. So when he gets by Garnett, there is absolutely no shot blocking on the floor. Great use of the body, the left hand, the touch. 42 right now in the 3 other quarters. Miami's defense has been terrific, and Boston has missed some makeable shots.
Juwan Howard knocks it down. Howard, Chalmers, Norris Cole, Haslam, and James Jones in there. As Eric Spoelstra able to rest his stars. Get on the board first here in this conference final. Final score, the Heat 93, the Celtics 79. Up next on ESPN Sports Center. They get right back here to Miami for post-game coverage. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and our crew, Mike Breen saying, thanks for watching. We'll see you shortly. Coming up, Sports Center next.